DIYers. Alright, I'm going to show you how to install this pad in preparation for your carpet. So make sure you have a lot of clean blades. All you need is blades, a utility knife, and of course knee pads. And you will need your padding and pad adhesive. This is our padding, and then a can of pad adhesive, which I don't have, but it's coming, and I'll put a picture up. Alright, so we have here is a 6-pound pad. Comes in a roll. I believe these are 6 foot. They all come in 6 foot. No, some of them come in 4 foot. So this is normally what you get for residential, and it has a moisture resistant plastic barrier at the top. Alright, so all pad is just recycled foam. That's all it is. It's just little bits and pieces of old recycled foams. And then on top here we have the blue, which is the moisture resistant. So if you spill stuff or your dog pees, it gives you a little bit of protection from it seeping into the pad. Gives you a little bit of time to clean it. So we are going to install it first. We're going to cut it, measure it. Alright guys, so we got it here. We need it to go halfway to the doorway. We're just going to cut at the top of the roll. Try not to cut too deep to go through. Alright, but this stuff, that's why you need a fresh blade. This one's not fresh. We're going to go ahead and change it out.
Alright guys, so we laid out our first piece here, and this stuff can be pretty heavy, so be careful when you're moving it around. And then we just, right next to it, we laid out our second piece and rolled it all the way out into the wall, and then we just cut and left some extra so that we can come back and trim it here in a bit.
Alright guys, so we've got our pad. It goes inside the tack strip. So this little wood strip goes around the entire perimeter of the room. All right, and so we are on concrete here, so this will get glued. But we go inside. We're going to scoot this up a little bit more, a little bit closer to the tack strip. But the pad ends inside the tack strip, the wood strip, whereas the carpet will go over and will be tucked under this trim on the concrete slab. We'll get it right up to there. And we've got both of our pieces laid out. We've cut them at the ends. They're a little bit over. We'll come back and trim that here right now. What I'm getting right now is I'm getting all the main pieces laid out. Now over here, since this is a bigger than 12-foot room, we have about 1.5 feet left over. You could do a whole roll out a whole big old piece, cut it out, and just try to do it in one strip. And sometimes guys will do that, but normally we'll just cut out a piece. We'll turn this sideways here, and we'll cut out little pieces until we get to the end, probably about 3 pieces here, and save a little bit of pad. We'll tuck it in. Alright guys, so we left it tucked in for now. And I'm trying to just cut the plastic not all the way through, so I don't go through and cut the other underlayment underneath it. Then I'll go back and just kind of lift it and cut it. Alright, and we'll need one more piece next to this. We'll add that right now, just for the purposes of this video. We're going to take this small piece, tuck it under the big piece, scoot it down. Alright, so we're going to lift this, scoot this down, and if we don't need the trim over there, if we can get this, because this is a straight line, we can get it right up to the tack strip, even better. So there it is right there. We'll put this down, and then we'll come through and go along this line and put pressure with one hand, and with your cutting hand you cut through and just follow the original line of the big piece. Alright. We'll pull this out, and then we've got a piece that fits perfectly. Alright, we'll go ahead and set the other one. This one, we are going to leave this extra on this side because we have to go into the closet, so we want it to meet at the middle. Seam tape. This is Robert's underlayment seam tape, and then I picked up the carpet pad adhesive that we're going to use to glue it down. Taped that big piece is one. Didn't tape this seam yet. We're gonna go ahead and trim the whole room, all the edges. Then we will lay the glue down, and then we'll do that last one right here. Again, we are finding the tack strip. You can feel it right here. You don't know if you can see this, but you can feel right here where the tack strip is. And you're just gonna put your blade right there and just come along that tack strip. And peel that hole. Alright. And so here has an old piece. This carpet will grab onto here. Normally it's a little bit closer, but this concrete's cracked here, so they just did it a little farther back. These, just find the edge down the middle, and then just along the edge. That's it. Alright guys, we've got everything cut out, this end over here. So we had to do the little piece over there because we had to scoot the tack strip back right there too. But we got all the main pieces down and trimmed to the edge of the tack strip. And next we are ready for the carpet pad adhesive. So this is just your big box store here, just what they had there. Again, I'm sure if you go to a flooring store, they'll have much better stuff, but this is what they had available for us, so we're gonna make it work. I don't necessarily like this stuff. Pad adhesive here. We're gonna start with the seam. We're gonna pull both pieces back, and then we're gonna crisscross with the glue. So let's pull this pad back. guys, there you have it. Carpet pad is down and ready for the carpet to be installed on top of it. So if you like the video, guys, please hit that like and that subscribe down below, and be sure to check out the next video where we will actually install the carpet. We're gonna keep these short and show you step by step. So stick around and I'll see you guys next week.